have a GSXR 125. As you can see, it has been down and had a bit of a spill. A few damaged parts, but nothing major. And over here I have all the new parts to replace the damaged ones and make it as good as new. An easy job for Dr. Teppy. As you can see here, I've got all the parts out of the packaging to make sure everything's all good. There's no scratches or scrapes on anything that could have possibly occurred during transit. And now, as you can see here, I've got all the old damaged parts removed off the bike, ready for replacement. And then I think here I zoom in and there we go. You see the radiator, the mounting bracket for the panel is bent. So I'm going to pull that out and move it down slightly. And as by magic, boom, it's done. So that's been pulled out and moved down, so now it lines up to where it should be. Happy days. So let the rebuild begin. We begin with the front upper panel, swapping the screen over and any rubbers and clips and things. Then onto the front mudguard, same scenario, removing a few rubbers and spacers etc. from the old onto the new. Well, right here I've got the rear footrest hanging, I'm swapping the peg over, greasing it up, cleaning up as I go. Next up is the gear lever and adjuster rod for the gear linkage. Now on with the big side panel. It's got a few inner parts, inner components on this one. I do get ahead of myself and fit the inner panel before the indicator, so it has to come off again, but no biggie. Then I have to have a little confer with Neil and ask why there's no indicator retainer clip. Well, that wasn't on the estimate as there was no indicator there at all, so we need to get one of those on order. But I'll commence with the rest of the job as we need to get it back together to make sure there's nothing else missing. While I was explaining that, you've saw that I moved on to the rear indicator, which is probably the biggest problem job for something so small and the entire of this job. So all the back ends have got to come out just to replace that one indicator. All good fun, all good fun. Even my look of dismay says it all. Enter stage left, Dr. Teppy's look of dismay. Oh, the wife's leaving me again, so she's going to make an appearance in this video here to give me a kiss before she takes off.
Aww.
Not leaving me, of course. She's just off for the weekend to Butlins with the grandkids and to see Santa. So it's party time at home with me and Hayden. Woo-hoo-hoo! So there we have it, all done and ready for Len to put the decals on. I can do it, of course, but when a professional decal fitter offers to take care of it for you, just for a coffee, well, you've got to let him, haven't you? And here we have the bare canvas all ready for Len. He didn't want to be filmed, so here's a sneaky picture of Len in action and his magic box of tricks. And voila, all done and ready for a good buff and shine, when the decals have dried completely, of course. But yes, I do believe it looks rather spiffing, even if I say so myself. Much better than before.